Well, alrighty then. Welcome back to Shaving with Fuzzy. I'm Fuzzy. How y'all? Also known as It's a Fuzzy. I don't know. Anyway, I blame it on the Cafe Bustelo. Well, good Saturday afternoon to you. Getting ready to go in for another night shift. Actually got a little sleep today after I did laundry this morning, which was an amazing thing because I kept falling asleep doing laundry, but I got it all out and everything's taken care of. So, yay there. So today we're actually going to do a few things. We've got a soap I've never tried before. And, we got some English leather. A buddy of mine who chooses to remain anonymous, and, that's okay. Sent some English leather. And he knew it wouldn't go anywhere but right with me. So we're going to use English leather today. We're going to fire up a 1914. This particular 1914 also came from a buddy of mine. And he sends me stuff occasionally, and I PIF it out to people. And we get it out, and this is going to be one of those. This is actually going to be part of a PIF we're going to have coming up. And a PIF, of course, is a pay it forward, a giveaway that we're going to do on Toast here towards the end of the month probably. And kind of the end of summer type, although it's not really the end of summer. But anyway, you know what I'm saying. Giveaway on Toast. So if you're not an active member on Toast, you need to fix that problem. You need to go over and start posting and get to be an active member, because we're going to have several things over there. Now, what exactly are we going to have? I don't have a clue yet. I don't know. I've got some Schick razors giveaway. I've got a lather catcher that I'm going to give away. We're going to have a 1914 and a 1924, at least one, maybe more. I might even have a 1912, one of those travel sets, but I'm not going to promise on that one because I don't know if I have a spare one of those right now. But anyway, if I do, we might even do that. There may be a handle for a 1912 like this. You don't know what's going to be in there, but y'all need to jump in. So speaking of brushes, before we get into the shave, I want to show off one more thing. So I was messing around on eBay, and I remembered that remember when you used to be able to just find these in Walmart all over the place? These aren't so easy to find anymore. I've got a couple left, but they've got like the green and the blue handles. So I was able to find one with the white handle. This is the one they called the Deluxe with the white handle. Don't know what's deluxe about it. It's the same old stuff. And I'm thinking that you, ordinary shaver, had said you needed a white handle brush. You need to let me know if that's true. Trust me here. You need to do that. Alright, so here we go. Hello, Cafe Bustelo. So to start today's show, and I tore the package on it when I was opening it up because it's got kind of a thin package, but it's Windsor Grooming Accessories Shave Stick for Men, and it looks kind of like this, and it's made in Australia. It's 50 grams when packaged. A pure vegetable high foaming shave soap with moisturizing vitamin E. And the directions say to rinse face in warm water, apply on the stick to skin, slowly working in circles to create a thick foam. This sounds like it's supposed to be a brushless shave stick. That's what it sounds like. Keep stick wet and allow lather to soften regrowth before shaving. So it sounds like it's supposed to be brushless. Now the person I got this from was saying they used it and they couldn't get a very good lather out of it. That's why I wanted to give it a try. So we're going to see what happens. I've got my Badger brush, my Ever Ready, what is that, the 650 PB Renot. It's got the Chinese Badger in it. We got that ready to go. To help prevent shaver rash and skin nicks, always shave in the direction of hair growth or with the grain. Rinse soap and air dry before storage. Now this is it says it's a vegetable soap, and the first ingredient is sodium palmate and then potassium stearate. Sodium palm kernelate, purified water, glycerin. Yes, glycerin, palm acid, palm kernel, acid, sodium chloride, yada yada, a whole bunch of stuff I can't pronounce. Usually when you can't pronounce it, it's not supposed to be good for you, so we're not even going to mention it. So anyway, it sounds like it's supposed to be a brushless shave stick. Now, I don't use a whole lot of brushless stuff. I prefer to use a brush. Most of the brushless creams I have, you can use a brush and it works very well. So anyway, we're going to see. We always do our little wipe down of our face anyway, even though I did just get out of the shower a few minutes ago. We'll still do that as prep. And we're going to take our shave stick out, and we're going to wet the end. We're going to see what we get. It's got a pleasant smell to it. Kind of almost citrusy. I don't know if I'd say it's not really a citrus scent, but it's almost citrusy. We'll keep wetting the tip like it says. See what we get. Now what I'm hoping is that we get enough soap on here and that we can grab our brush and we'll make it work. But we'll see. It is a hard stick. There's nothing soft about this, even with a little water on the end. But we know that hard soaps are not necessarily bad soaps. And no, we are not going to bloom the shave stick. Let me let that settle in. We're not going to bloom the shave stick. I know some people do, and we're not mentioning any names. But we're not going to do it. Not going to do it. Alright, so I don't really see where the shave stick by itself is going to build lather. Now, we have an Australian feller. I consider him a shave buddy over on Toast, so I may get some input from him after I post this video that I'm doing it wrong. It could happen. But, alright, well, there you go. So we got what should be fair amount of soap. Now we just got a regular days of growth here because I shaved yesterday afternoon before work, so we're just down to regular growth. So that's the most work I think I've ever put into getting a shave stick on. Let's see what we got. I'm not sure if all that was needed or not. What I do notice is even how much I swirl that stick and stuff, I don't see where it was actually going to build a lather. Again, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the Australians are a lot more patient people than I am. Get the soap dried off my hands. Maybe they're a lot more patient person than I am. And anyway, 650 PB reknotted. We're going to do what we normally do. Start out with a brush. And let's see what we get. By golly, we're going to get something out of it. Look at that. It's actually got a really pleasant scent. Now, I don't think these are real expensive. I think the shipping, of course, shipping from Australia, shipping to, I've sent some stuff that way, and the shipping is what usually ends up getting you on this kind of stuff, not the actual product. Actually got a nice pleasant scent to it. I like the scent. The scent has absolutely nothing to do with performance. I love hearing people talk about they like this soap for the scent, and they wish this soap had more scent, or that soap had more scent, and yada yada, yada yada yada, matching this scent with that scent, and it's not my thing. Tell you something else not my thing. And I got started on this yesterday online, and I probably went a little bit overboard with it, and I'll get some complaints. But anyway, it happens. These people that are these coffee snob types. I'm gonna use the word snob. Look at that. That's turned into a. That's all right. Kind of like it. Kind of like it. All right. So anyway, so just over here, right off, I'm on one side of LSU campus. You go across campus over to Highland Road, and they have the Highland Roasters. And they roast different type of coffees. And some guy was talking about he gets the Ethiopian medium blend, and he's probably paying a bucket of money for it. I heard someone talking about they're buying 12 ounces of coffee for like 14 bucks. Now that does include shipping. Yeah, I get 12 ounces of coffee for like 4 bucks. 5 bucks sometimes. It's really good dark roast with chicory. And they're talking about a medium roast, and then they get to talking about that life is too short to drink bad coffee and all this stuff. And it's like, it's kind of like people talking about their Glocks. I don't know so much about all that. So anyway, coffee snobs. Now, I got nothing against people having nice stuff, that's fine. But they start trying to use coffee and things of that nature like it's status symbol, like they're doing something special because they go and pay a lot of money for coffee. I don't know about all that. So I told him that community coffee roaster right across the river over here, over in Port Allen. It smells so good some days when you're out walking on the levee and carrying on. I think I've mentioned that before. But anyway, we'll see what that stirs up. So if you are a coffee snob, sorry, probably just offended you. Oh well. Now that being said, doesn't hurt me any, I realize. Alright, so we added a little water to go back. It did thin out some right there towards the end, as you can see. I may have to work with this a little bit and see what's the best way to use it. But we're going to get a nice shave out of it. Probably shouldn't have put as much water in this second round. I'm going to take it. But, you know, without it being a vegan soap, that's a little different. I don't use a whole lot of those. I'm not going to say I don't use any. I don't use a lot of them. But still, we're getting a good slick. It's a nice slick lather. And of course, we're not looking for buttercream around fuzzy hood here. All we're looking for is a good slick coating. I don't think I added too much water. I think I did pretty good, actually. Dry my hand off again. Take the old 1914. Now, there's a lot of people call this the little lather catcher, and I'm okay with that. It does still have the lather catcher kind of shape to it, and they just put the top cap on it. So I don't actually consider it a lather catcher because of the top cap on it. And we have the clan of catchers over at Toast, which is a group of us, with our lather catchers, and I don't allow the 1914s into the clan. I don't think they're actually lather catchers, even though they do have the design with the what could be called a lather trap on it. But then again, so does the 1914, but they're not open top and stuff like that, so I don't allow them. But the 1914 rather, is still a very nice shaving razor. And this one's in pretty good shape. It's got some plate wear on it and stuff over the years. I don't think that is so surprising with the age of these things. It has absolutely nothing to do with the shave. They shave great. I'm not a big fan of the 1924, the one they call the shovel head. Personally, I'm not that big a fan of it. However, it does shave okay. So, you know, all these old single edge razors are just wonderful. Just spreading the love of the single edge razor, brother. So, you know, I'm going to go ahead and make a point. I've already mentioned Toast. So, Toast is the original Safety 2. And that's our little form just for single edge and injector razor shaving. Everything else is unmentionable. Two-sided thingies, the other one-sided thingies that aren't safety razors, all those are unmentionable and are dealt with harshly if they are mentioned. Yeah, I don't know how harsh we are, but anyway, we do make fun of you and edit it out of your post if you do. So a little witch hazel here, because we like to finish up with witch hazel. Now I will say, we got a good shave. Feels pretty good. We got a little bit of extra roughness for some reason under this ear. And I didn't get so good. I was probably running my mouth talking about coffee or something. People were talking about all they're going to drink is expensive coffee because the other stuff is just swill and life is too short to drink that bad whatever. And then they got to talking about over roasted coffee. They wanted medium roast coffee. Medium roast coffee's girly. I bet they flip blades and twist knobs and they bloom soaps and they shim razors drinking their medium roast coffee. Oh, golly. All right. Nice shave. I actually made a few extra passes there just because it felt so nice. I'm going to get us a little more coffee. Oh, that's good. Nothing wrong with that. If you look back at the brush, we still got some, we still got lather in the brush. So I don't think there's any problem getting lather with this particular soap. I don't know. Maybe I should have used more water to start with. Maybe that's the secret. But we will figure it out. Now, but as it is, we got a good shave. We got a decent lather out of it. So that's neat. So first use of an Australian vegetable shave stick. Pretty cool, actually. I think I like it. I think I like it more than a little. That means I like it a lot. I haven't worn English leather in a while. Anybody know a good alternative to it? I don't know. Can you still even find it? I don't know. I haven't been able to lately. Oh, it's such a nice scent. So another good leather scent, if you want it, is of course the Indiana Jones, we call it, which is the Special Reserve Clubbing. Now, clubbing doesn't smell anything like English leather. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say that, but they are leather scents. Oh, that's going to be so nice today. By golly, that's going to be great. So there we go. So Windsor, Windsor. And if I wouldn't have tore the package, you could actually see Windsor Grooming Accessories Shave Stick for Men, and it's made in Australia. You know, I like it. Appreciate you, Poppi. Thanks for giving me a chance to try it. We're going to keep that around, and we're going to find something to store it in, because like I said, I tore the package. These things happen. All right. Well, you know, that's it for today. I'm going to go finish getting ready for work and get in and make another night. And we might see y'all again tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday, so, you know, maybe we'll do a rose soap tomorrow. Maybe a rose soap and a family razor or two or something like that. Who knows? No telling what we're going to do. Then again, we might oversleep and not do anything. But we're going to see. So y'all have a great day. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, happy shaves to you.